Welcome to Concentration, the game show that's full of puzzles.
Hello, welcome to my Wagon. They don't get any better, do they, these intros? It's literally, we start recording and then I just start talking and see what happens. That's it. I'm Mark.
No, I'm Martin.
And of course this is the podcast where we watch old, mostly 80s, TV shows from the 80s that were made in the 80s for TV. And this week is no exception to that rule because this was a show made for TV in the 80s for TV.
Yeah, it was.
In the 1980s. And that show is Concentration.
Concentration. It is from 1988, which is like the 80s, isn't it? That's one of the years in the 1980s. And it's Series 1, it's Episode 8. And I've chosen it for a very specific point in the video, about 15 minutes in. And that's...
We'll highlight that when we get there.
That's the only good bit. It's uploaded onto the old YouTubes by ADC TV Collection TVS Productions 82.
Oh, they're my favourite.
Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Much better than ADC TV Collection TVS Productions 81. That was,
they were awful.
They were awful, weren't they?
It turned out they were really sexist.
They were, and they like punching fawns in the face.
Yeah, and kicking donkeys.
Donkeys, not the donkeys. Somebody think of the donkeys.
All those poor orphan donkeys. That donkey sanctuary, wherever it is, it gets all that money every year. The richest donkeys in the world.
And they burned down a spa. Awful.
Oh, not a no near so spa.
One of those.
I've just remembered I've got Fox's classic biscuits in my cupboard.
Why don't you go get some?
Oh, it's down the loft ladder.
We'll wait.
I'll get one later when it's too late. When it's too late to eat at my age, and then I'll have terrible indigestion all night.
Oh, I know. It's awful, isn't it?
It won't stop me doing it.
Lie on your left side. Apparently that helps.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'll try that then. The thing is, all of that pain is worth the 1 minute of joy I get out of eating chocolate.
Good. Obviously...
That's why I'll never change. So let's watch Concentration.
Let's watch Concentration. Does it say in the description who's the host? Nobody knows who the host was. He didn't...
Don't look it up because no one knows.
Else. Don't even look it up. It won't.
Don't even look at his name on the thing because it's not his real name.
It's not him. He's pretending. Him. He's a liar.
He's a liar. He's a filthy liar.
He is filthy.
I bet he could... Right, for anyone who doesn't know, Concentration is essentially pick a pair.
Yes, yeah, it is.
But boring.
Pick a pair of prizes and then reveal a...
terrible clue.
A terrible, long-winded clue, which will be something like, so there's an H and there's an 8, that's hate. And that kind of thing. It'll be like pictograph. And there's a donkey, also known as an ass, and that's next to you, ass you. And there's a me, assume. Yeah, assumed. It's just fucking awful... Just drivel, really, but...
It's a kind of crap that Bill Tidy would do.
You leave Bill Tidy alone.
I never will, and I never have.
Leave him alone.
He gets what he deserves.
Well, that's true, but still, leave him alone.
What about Stop It and Bill Tidy? Is that a thing? Could that be a thing?
It is now.
It is now. Better than some other things I've seen on Twitter.
Do enough people know who Bill Tidy even is?
No one remembers who Bill Tidy is. Just us.
So, shall we watch Concentration at Series 1, Episode 8, TVS Productions, 1988?
Syntation.
We.
As they say.
on this
As they
podcast.
as they say. So, so going back to what I was saying, so it's essentially pick a pair, whatever the game is called, 52 card pickup, whatever you want to call it. But they've made it easier by only having 25 squares, but that somehow makes it harder for these two idiots.
It is difficult to find things, isn't it, on a grid?
It's not though. When literally someone has said the number you need in the previous I watched some of this earlier, in the previous turn, and then Mustache Man here, in a minute, he can't remember. It's useless.
I can't
I
remember.
need to fight over a cordless phone. Anyway, let's watch
These two, come on, let's get it
these
watched.
two mugs. Alright, 3, 2, 1, concentration. That was French for concentration.
I'm going to move the volume up slightly because I want to
TVS.
hear that bit that I like.
That stands for Television South.
Does it?
Because I definitely remember watching this as a kid.
So here's a good example of, yeah, I do as well, a good example of one of the clues. Now,
Al balloon.
that's Al plus balloon hiss. That's Al balloon hiss in. See, Al balloon is in. That's easy, isn't it? Everybody understands
that's the
that.
medication I'm on. Al
It's
balloon
like-
is in.
It's like if Catchphrase was a low budget Catchphrase meets Pick a Pair.
Yeah.
Oh Christ! Look at his face.
He's not a real man. That face is not real. That is like a ventriloquist dummy head.
He is like that, and he's
But like,
got
a bit like
this
Tim Curry.
very strange delivery of almost like he's explaining it.
And we have an in. That's Alice in. And we have
Alice
Fuck off.
in
Alice in.
one deer plus L and a circle. That's Alice in Wonder
Alice in
Circle.
Wonderland.
And fingers, the fingers. Alice in Wonderland fingers.
That should be Al Balloon Hiss Tavern.
Really convoluted, that whole thing.
Bob
This
Carroll
is so
Jesus
low
on here.
budget. Oh no, he's not compared to Bob Carroll G's.
Who's he compared
Oh
to?
no. We'll think of another mustachioed man of the 80s.
Magnum.
Yes.
Is he?
He is, yeah.
Magnum.
You look
High.
like Tom Selleck. Oh, yeah, I do look like Tom Selleck.
You look like Tom Selleck peeled his mustache off and put it on somebody else.
And put it on you. He doesn't look like Tom Selleck. The only it's just that he's got a mustache. He looks. Do you know what he looks a bit like? The host looks a bit like a Max Headroom version of himself.
He does. He does.
If that
And
makes
weird,
sense.
That weird smooth delivery of his voice. He
Yeah.
could just be doing like strange ticks and things.
Yeah, he doesn't look real.
No.
He also looks a bit like that actor I don't like from Photographing Fairies, whose name escapes me at the moment.
Yeah. Listen to Take 10 from a few weeks ago.
Yeah, come on, why are you listening to that? Come on,
Go and listen to
this
that.
shit. We've been doing this for over 5 years.
This has gone right off the boil.
I mean, can I just say that the Cheap Show podcast got happy birthday wishes for their 5 years?
Yeah, they
We
did.
didn't. We didn't.
Yeah, they
Did we?
did. We didn't.
So if you
get-
listen to this now, wish us a belated happy birthday. If we don't get any, we're not doing any of them anymore.
I received a text just out of the blue from Mark saying nobody wished us happy birthday, and I
Yeah.
didn't know what he meant, so I didn't react, and now I know exactly what he was talking about.
Oh, I just thought you were being rude.
No, a
So-
wild card. That means she
That
can
means-
steal a
No, it doesn't.
Oh, what can she do?
It means that she gets 3 squares. But how are these working? Right, I watched this earlier. So sliders are going back to reveal the prizes that they've won.
Yeah.
But because they obviously can't know which prizes they're going to win in which order, is someone just really quickly slotting in the right prize?
Probably. Oh, a take card lets you take from the other
Yeah.
person. That's what
Clues
that
in the
means.
name, isn't it?
And a red take card. They're not the same, idiot.
Now, in
Yeah, I
about
don't
2
know.
moves, he does exactly the same numbers. And that
got a
was the
wild
point that I
card.
hated him, because he's an idiot.
Look how smug he looks for picking a wild card as well.
Oh, he does drive a Ferrari. He is Magnum.
It's the cordless phone, and the matching one is under number 19. We touched his
But look how
arm.
quickly, look.
Yeah.
So, but it looks like it's being removed. Unless they're putting it up really quickly and then removing. I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter, but...
Because, like, that, there's always something like that behind the scenes. When something is made to look as if it's, well, not high tech, but, like, I always think when I
Yeah.
watch Tipping Point, I bet there must just be somebody in the back of that machine just dropping stuff when they see a button. There's no way
Yeah.
that those buttons are connected to anything in those podiums. Prove me wrong,
just-
Ben Shepherd.
Would you remember Plinko in Generation Game?
Yes.
When they drop
yeah.
the disc. It's Bruce
Oh,
Forsyth's up there. He didn't die.
In Price is Right.
Yeah. What did I say?
Generation game.
I did, didn't I? It's because it's all Forsyth. It's Forsyth
It's all
didn't die.
Forsyth. No,
He's
he
actually been reanimated to be on tipping point to drop the discs because that's all he's good for.
And after he drops every one, he does that sort of thinker pose thing when he like. Let's not devolve into that. It's too soon.
No, it's too soon. Listen back to numerous episodes. If you want to hear us do Bruce Forsyth / Borat impression / someone else who I can't remember, listen back to old episodes. But also wish us happy birthday.
Happy fucking birthday.
If we don't get any, we're not doing these anymore. None of it. You've lost it all.
She stole his cordless phone, the bitch.
We have to get one happy birthday or we stop recording these podcasts.
Tell us happy birthday and make us feel good about what we do.
I
We've been
mean
doing
it.
this for five fucking years. Is it 5 years?
Over 5 years now.
It's more than that.
Not one happy birthday, even though we publicise. We've been doing this for 5 years.
5 fucking years.
I mean, I know the Cheap Show podcast is better than this, but that's not the point.
Yeah, well, that's fine. We've done more than them, which is the same as being good quality, isn't it?
Exactly. It's quantity over quality all the time.
All the time.
All
Happy
the
birthday,
time.
Cheap Show, by the way. Not that
Yeah,
you listen to us.
you are very good. Not that you listen to us, I doubt, but let us know if you do. Wish us happy birthday. We're not doing any more of these. I mean it.
Somebody better.
Somebody better. I mean it.
Or don't. I mean, I could have my Monday nights back then, couldn't I?
Yeah, I'd never have to speak to you ever again.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
How would you feel about that?
Fine.
So yeah, do you want to break up a friendship? Listeners, is that what you want?
Is that what you want? Because that's what you're going to get.
That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. I've still got the Rings of Keter. I might throw it out a window. Anyway, back to concentration. It's not hard to find. Oh, went into the Partners in Crime Total Power then.
So, have you looked ahead? Do you know the answer to this puzzle?
High hopes. Doesn't work though.
Anyway, well, there's a H, which is like a H, and there's the I of a needle.
There's a
I'm
needle.
assuming.
Her needle.
And he's using a hoe, and then there's
Her needle
PS
man.
She's
He takes
got
back
loads
his-
of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
no,
should
he
take
takes
something
it back.
good.
Well, she took his cordless phone, so he's going to take it back because he really, really wants a cordless phone.
If it was
this is, what
nice-
year was this? 1980 what?
88.
Yeah, 88. Everyone wanted a cordless phone in 1988.
If he was a nice man, he'd have taken one of the radio items, because she doesn't need 2 radio items, does she?
She doesn't. See, now, the clever thing to do, though, rather than guessing what the thing was, is to think, oh, there's only like 6 squares left on the board now. I could easily get all the other prizes.
Just
He
clean
didn't
up.
think it through, did he? Clean out the
didn't.
board, idiot.
He wanted the glory of saying
You were
her
shit
plus
detective,
I.
Magnum. whatever you were, Magnum. Bodyguard, I forget.
What was he?
We kind of did detective work, didn't he? When he wasn't flying around
He was
in
a
a
PI,
helicopter.
he's a private investigator. It's in the
Oh,
title.
that's right. But he was a bodyguard as well, wasn't he? And dog groomer or something.
Probably. Moustache groomer.
Moustache groomer for Higgins.
Oh, have you seen any of the new Magnum? I never bothered.
Nah.
No, it must be shit, mustn't it?
I was let down after the new Knight Rider was cancelled because I quite liked that, so I don't want to get in.
New Knight Rider was good.
I don't want to get invested in a new take on an old show. That's why I've never watched MacGyver as well.
No, I don't want to watch that.
And if they did a new Manimal, that'd be pretty sweet.
Oh my fuck! They should do a new Manimal. Who would be your ideal casting in 2020 for the new Manimal?
Is it an American version or?
British. Anybody can play it. It doesn't matter because you can be a British actor and do an
Oh,
American.
no, it's got to be
accent.
British because he was British, wasn't he? The character.
That's true. Yeah. Portable TV, good win.
I think.
10-inch screen, I bet, on that.
Yeah.
Portable TV.
That's a tough one. Who would I want to be Manimal?
Somebody sort of with a bit of like an upper class air
Yeah.
about him as well.
I really can't think of anyone. Not even a funny answer.
No. No, I don't have anything prepared.
No.
Obviously, Manimal just came up in the conversation, but
Yeah.
let us know.
Manimal,
Spread the
Manimal.
whimsy. Who would be your 2020 Manimal?
Yeah. Or it could be a womanimal. If you want. Doesn't-
Womanimal.
Doesn't have to be a man.
Fuck,
A
that would be
womanimal.
awesome. Womanimal. Yeah, it rolls off the tongue.
Womanimal. Do 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 do. Exactly the thing you. Womanimal. I can't even say womanimal.
You've
Oh, I said
ruined
it.
now.
Okay.
Womanimal.
Got it right. What are they winning anyway, Martin?
She won a
What's she
take card.
taken?
She's going to fucking steal the thing that he won. She's going to steal everything. Magnum
Magnum of Bubbly.
That was on 5,
Wow.
wasn't it? Yeah, there you go.
Ah, well done.
I do like the noise.
She remembers things.
This is another one of those game shows which is, I don't remember fully, but the noises bring me back. Like the like Steel. It was once you hear the sound effects and see the cartoons of Steel, that really does bring you back to being a kid again.
It does. I used to love Steel, but I didn't love it when we watched it on this podcast.
Strange, isn't it, that things are worse when you remember them?
Oh my gosh, she's got a green and a red.
She's got all the take cards. He hasn't even got anything to take, the greedy arsehole.
She's going to take his moustache. Or a Magnum. He wants his moustache back.
Do you know what this one is?
Rolling pin. So that's dough, I reckon.
Dough.
Anchor.
Hoop.
Dough hoop. Egg rift. A gift. A gift. A gift. Don't look a gift house in the mouth.
A gift house in the mouth is what I said, because I got it wrong. You're right, though, it is.
That, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. That's a hook, not an anchor. So it'll be dough plus NT, hook, don't look, egg ift.
What would be funny, though, now, is she's got to take cards before he'd even finish talking. I want it! I want that prize!
Give it to me.
Throwing the take card at him.
Don't care what it is, I'm having it.
Oh, personal stereo. Do you know what? I remember getting my first personal stereo. I was so excited. It was an Alba one.
Oh,
I loved that personal stereo.
Yeah. Did it have auto reverse on it?
It did have auto reverse on it.
Oh my god, you must have been rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was used an in sign for in. They haven't got anything else. Dough, hook, egg, if, horse, just a horse.
The thing is, that doesn't work, because in the puzzle books we had as kids, they don't explain it, mate, it's easy.
Here he comes, he's going to saunter over, and he's going to slowly describe that is some dough, and plus an NT, and that's don't, isn't it?
That's the hook, that's egg gift.
Egg gift, obviously.
Horse. But the thing is, in those puzzles we had as kids, it would have the hook, but with the H crossed out, so it's obvious that that's not accurate, because it's the hook. There's no H in look.
Dough.
You know?
Rolling pin on some dough. That means rolling. Oh.
Rolling pin. Actually, these are just the utensils I used to kill people.
Now remember, I know what you did last summer. Here's some fish. It'll be well off by now. And a rose.
Is that a prize, the fish?
Yeah, it's a big old fish. It's cooked already, so you've got to eat it in the studio.
Because that lemon looks green.
Yeah, it's lime.
It's like the cordless phone. When they showed the cordless phone earlier,
it's a bit off the hook.
It's a fucking prize. Salmon is a prize. What?
Some cooked salmon.
Yeah. It was cooked last Thursday, so you need to eat it last Thursday.
It's in front of our astonished faces right now.
But no, the phone earlier, I meant to say, the phone that they showed looked really dirty.
It was dirty.
Like, had like fingerprints on it. It was the host's phone. All these prizes are just things he's found in his house. I've got some leftover salmon.
It's like when what's that thing? When they go around all like the bins and they bid on them, the auctions for the not the bin, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
storage hunters,
storage wars or hunters, whichever one of them.
It's all just stuff they found in one of them.
Yeah. Load of old shit.
Those are the car stereo. Lots of stereos, lots of radios. It is just things they've been
But being
like,
from
reclaimed.
Liverpool, you've probably got a garage full of those. Weren't you in the Harry Enfield show? He's a bit of a stereotype, this Liverpool guy, to be fair.
Yes, but he's from 1988. Everyone was a stereotype. Look at her perm. That's a stereotypical perm.
Look at the host. He's made of plastic.
Morph has become
Soda maker. They can't put Soda Stream.
It's a soda maker. No, it's a third-party creation, non-brand name soda maker. She's going to take that off you. Has she still got those take cards? Or are they only? Oh no, they're only in that.
No,
round.
she missed her chance.
Idiot! What a fucking
I don't
idiot!
think, to be fair, I don't think she had a turn, so couldn't use them.
Oh, shame.
A soda maker. Make some fizzy water. Add some colouring. It tastes like shit. Soda streams, they were rubbish.
They're incredibly. They're expensive now as well.
They're expensive then. We had one. And the cost of the canisters and the solution was more than just buying a bottle of Coke, because let's face it, the orangeade tasted like piss. It all tasted horrible.
Just buy some cheap sparkling water and put some orange squash in it or something.
Yeah. And the only thing any kid, let's face it, the 80s, ever used a soda stream for was just seeing what they could make fizzy.
Exactly. Milk.
You know, milk. Always. Let's carbonate some milk. yogurt, anything. It doesn't matter.
Something that's already fizzy.
Yeah. Oh, if it makes it flat, or some weird Inception shit happens.
Perfume and salmon, that's not a
Right,
good
she
match.
can get the salmon now. She knows where the salmon is.
Salmon and salmon.
Number
Lovely
10.
salmon. Make her eat it right now in front of us all. She's got oh, it is supposed to be there. I thought she just left a comb in her perm.
No, it's like a hair thing.
What do you think?
I know stuff.
What do you think the answer to this one is?
I don't know. Hopefully salmon's in it. Salmon
Wild
Rushdie's.
card. Right, I think she's about to get the bit. We're going to have the creepy bit from this bloke now.
Number 24.
I'm pretty sure.
Silk underwear. That'll be nice.
That's the only reason I wanted to
That
do
is
this thing.
creepy.
There it is, right
Because of the
next
way
to
he says
number
it.
23. The silk underwear is yours. Something that you have bought for yourself in the past? Or?
Not silk, no.
No, not silk. Well, you're going to be bathed in luxury in the silk.
He's thinking about it far too much.
And also, unfortunately for you, it's full of my jizz.
The way he gets lost in thought. Well, that'll be something you'll be. Oh
Bathed in
gosh.
luxury.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I upset myself a little bit.
That's why he has to then stare intently at Magnum just to make it go down.
Now, doesn't Magnum steal the silk underwear offer? Because I'm sure I've skipped ahead and seen that it goes on
really?
his prize board. Yeah, I think he just doesn't know how
Well,
to wear
you've
it.
ruined that for me, haven't you?
No, that'll be nice.
Fucking Magnum.
It's something, I don't know why, it makes me laugh. I've listened to it a couple of times in trying to work out whereabouts it was. Just the silk underwear, that'll be nice.
It is very creepy the way he says it.
He's a creepy fucker.
Well, the fact he looks creepy. He looks like he should be in clown makeup murdering children.
But he got this job instead.
But he got this job.
So what do you think this puzzle is? 2 + 2 = 4. That's a sum, isn't it? Sum. It probably is. Some.
Hiya, Magnum.
Someone.
Got an electric car.
Here we
What
go.
are you gonna
What?
steal?
He's going to steal that silk underwear. I don't want that fucking salmon, mate. It's been fucking cooked for a week.
On that rank salmon.
That fucking salmon looks well rank.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
having
got a guy down the pub who gives me my salmon, mate.
I want to wear that silk underwear. I want to be bathed in luxury. Think about it. Imagine me wearing my silk underwear. You
My
dirty
Ferrari.
get.
You haven't got a Ferrari. I might have a Ferrari. You don't know.
It's a silk Ferrari. You don't know it. Goes to another school. Don't know where I'm going with that.
Hello.
That's somewhere over the rainbow, isn't it? Where fur. No.
Hang on.
Fur, yeah.
Why have they got it for 2 + 2 if it's 4?
It's a sum, isn't it?
2 + 2 is 4. But they don't need it. If it's not some... Oh, yeah, it's some. You're right.
Yeah, so it's a
You're
sum.
right. Ignore what I'm saying because for some reason I thought that
doesn't-
started with 4.
Just because I'm saying it doesn't mean it makes sense. It doesn't help.
No, yeah, I see. I see now. I see clearly now.
You have to pay attention to the little Spidey sense arrows because they're attached
Yeah.
to the important part, aren't they?
They are.
In which case, that actually should be 4.
It should be 4.
Just the on its own. The word the, rain like a horse's rein, bow like a bow and arrow. Do you see?
For where over bower the horse's rein, bow and arrow. Way up high.
See, she's clever because she's just going to keep
Yeah, well, you would,
getting
wouldn't you?
prizes. I would if you know where things are.
Well, she doesn't know. No, she's not being clever. She doesn't know what it is. I don't think.
Nobody would. Nobody realistically would.
No. 12.
It's a fucking stupid.
Oh, you shouldn't have
game.
listened to me. You don't want a barometer anyway. Who uses that? No one.
She wanted the silk underwear,
Who are you? Hyacinth Bouquet?
but this guy ruined it for everyone.
Take.
What else is he going to take? I bet he takes the fucking salmon.
I'm going to put the salmon in the lingerie. And fuck it.
I'm going to ruin it for everybody. If I can't have it, she can't fucking have it. You have got it. You can have it, though. Oh, I've done it now.
Well, then I'm going to ruin it for myself.
Why didn't you tell me before I ruined it in my mind?
I can't eat it now. It's full of my mind jizz. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's mine gone now for this episode. There's no coming back.
Fucking hell.
Let me just explain the clue, even though we've already been told the answer.
It's for where, for wig. Oh, that's just a 0. For hair wig, 0 for coat. Just a there. Rains, longbow.
Strongbow.
I do like the where he stood. It looks like he's got spider sense tingling. And a big
Like
wig.
a Betty Boo haircut.
Magnum
Not Betty
won.
Boo, Betty Boop is what I meant to say. How did he win then?
Well, because he was the best one at the game, wasn't he?
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
She shouldn't be sad, though, because at least she got the silk underwear. Oh, no, wait, she didn't.
She didn't, but she did get the salmon. I mean, it's full of his mind jizz, so he's ruined it. But
What's the
he
final
doesn't
game?
look like Magnum. He looks like the sports presenter that used to be on TVAM, but with a moustache.
Yes, this is
Hairy
true.
hand one. One that had really hairy hands. Richard Keys.
And he's wearing a shirt about 3 sizes too big for him.
Yeah, apart from on the collar, which seems to be 3 sizes too small.
That's 1988 for you.
Oh, 1980. He does look more like Bob Carolgees. You are right.
But yeah, not a sort of weird Bob Carolgees that wants to dress up fish in silk underwear.
So,
Cook's
where's
fish.
Spit the dog today? Ah, it's covered in my mind jizz. I dressed it up like some salmon.
So I was laughing more as well, thinking about that. Because I was desperate to say that would be a good T-shirt. I can't eat it now; it's covered in my mind jizz.
You need to send me a list of all of these ideas.
Oh God, we have to listen back to all of the episodes because
I'm
they're
not
all
doing
in
that.
there, aren't they?
Nah, forget it.
Write it down. Too late.
Barley. So now he's guessing where suitcases are from country names.
Guessing is right. I don't think he's remembering.
No, he's not. He's just saying the numbers.
I would just love somebody just to keep saying the same 2 numbers. 3, 5. Oh no, 3, 5. No.
3.
This is piss easy, isn't it?
17. Doesn't go up to 17, Magnum.
Oh,
He's still got it wrong. He only had 3 left. How did he mess that up?
His memory is a bad memory.
Oh, it's all those wild parties in Higgins Estate.
That's a proper Donald Trump handshake. He's just not letting go, is he?
No.
He's holding his hand. He's not letting go. Just wiped
No, let
it.
go of my
He's
hand.
wiped it. He took his hand away and rubbed it against his leg.
Which one? I wasn't looking
Bob
properly.
Carolgees, when he
Did he
finally
really?
let go. Yeah, go back in a second. Well, might as well. You can do it now if you want. But just go back to that handshake.
Oh, shit.
I will as well.
Well, it's not a picture off the wall.
Going
Well,
back
it doesn't
to...
matter. There's only 57 seconds left.
Exactly. So if you go back to about like 22 minutes.
There you go. I've got the handshakes happening.
Yeah. So just keep your eye on where the
he
hands
does.
are. And he's sort
Right,
of basically
does.
like, ugh.
You're all plasticky, mate. I don't like it.
You
going
were
on?
properly affected by that silk underwear earlier with Sue, with her perm. You were imagining her, weren't you, you dirty
Hey,
get?
mate. Are you a fucking auton or what?
Oh, he is. He is.
He's an auton. He's not human.
Look how his jaw moves when he talks.
He dislocates it to eat massive eggs.
Just like the Autons do.
Just...
Eggs, doctor, we want eggs.
We will take all of the eggs. Arr.
Well, his smile is so weird as well. Can
He's
you
going to
imagine?
dislocate his jaw and eat him. I think that's the booby prize. If you don't win, the host dislocates. He's taking him off now. Look, he's going to eat him whole, like a boa constrictor.
Graphics by Dick Byrne. Just wanted to point that out. What's this guy's
Oh.
name? Nick Jackson. I'm going to look him up on IMDb in a minute.
I'm sorry, Nick Jackson.
No more work for you, you
No
silk
more
underwear
work
perv.
for you.
It's not
Stop
particularly
dislocating your jaw again.
distinctive
Give
name, is
our
it?
eggs back. You're a nasty man.
Nick Jackson played himself in the $64,000 question. Oh, he was just an announcer in that.
Oh, really? That's embarrassing because Bob Monkhouse hosted that, didn't he?
Yeah.
So this was before that. So this was his foray into TV as a host, and he failed so spectacularly.
It was a
That he could only
catchphrase
be a
voice.
voiceover
Yeah.
in the $64,000 question, which actually you didn't win £64,000. It was 6,400 or something stupid like that.
It's bad, isn't it? False advertising. Couldn't do that now. He was also the voice in Catchphrase and Celebrity Squares.
Really? Yes. No, of course. Yeah, I recognise it now.
As well as game shows, he voices commercials and has been a radio presenter for a multitude of different stations, which we can't name right now, but they're in another country. They go to another school over the years.
For a multitude of days.
For some minutes before
For
being
a
moved on.
multitude of time.
For more than you have been. Let's see.
I like Nick Jackson. Just calm down.
We've got a very important email on the When Wagon Wheels Were Bigger
we?
email account. I'll read this one out on air. It's from
Okay.
Katarzyna Miklosik, and it says: Dzień dobry. Czy mogę przeslać informacji na temat złożenia lub aktualizacji strony www lub sklepu internet. So thank you for that. That's always lovely
Thanks.
to hear from people.
Is that
isn't
a
it?
happy birthday?
I don't know any of the words, but it could well.
If we don't get any others, I might have to take it as one.
Also, the Western office has sent us one that just says corporate. And it's got an attachment, which I'm going to open now. Or I could send it on to, if anybody wants the attachment that has been randomly sent to us, I won't open it. I'll leave it as a surprise. I can forward it on to you. Just let us know your email address and you can have that
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah, and tell us how much it fucks your computer up when you open it.
That can be yours. That'll be nice.
Tell us how the spyware affects your computer.
Well, concentration was good, wasn't it? That held our concentration for
That's clever because it's the
31.
name of the show.
minutes. Let us know if there's anything you would like us to do. Next week we're doing a short one. Then we're probably going to do our weird highology idea from a few weeks ago, if people
we've
remember.
been baiting you with it. Well, it depends if we get any happy birthdays, doesn't it?
That's true, yeah, because we might not do any more. I mean, we'll definitely do one more because we're doing that next. But
I'm
after
dancing like Tom Jones.
how does that go?
That kind of whine thing he does. You know, he kind of whines, goes like that. Not like the noise from Let's Pretend that I did. Meow. Okay, I don't know why I started gyrating, but I started gyrating like Tom Jones.
And if anybody does have any recordings, any old VHS cassettes, or they know of any episodes of Let's Pretend that are available on the streaming service or a YouTube type service, hopefully YouTube, let us know, because I'd like to do Let's Pretend.
I would as well.
Good.
Meow.
That'll be nice.
We've ended a podcast before doing that noise.
Have we?
Meow.
Should we end this one with that noise?
Up yours.
That'll be nice.